Okay. So here's the problem. I cannot see my thing. It's not popping up here. So I can't do the intro.
First,
I can't.
I was waiting on the funny clip.
Yo, first of all.
No, my thing is not popping up, so I can't even see you guys right now. I have no controls, no nothing. Like,
hey, what I find hilarious is I can't see my thing. It's not popping up. Like,
oh, well.
I'm too childish. I'm too childish for this conversation. I can't see my thing.
What the heck is happening? Come on. My screen is
not just me. See,
no, it's the computer.
Yeah, I wonder. Hold on, let me see something here.
Oh, I know how to get around it. Hold on, let me see.
Cause I'm about to see what happens on Instagram. Boom, Instagram look like it's good. Instagram sees you.
No.
I can see both of you guys.
Yeah, I can see y'all. You got it. You got it together.
All right. Okay, here we go. Now intro.
Just Falcon, kid.
I don't know. My daddy told me it's Black Falcon.
Is it because I'm black and I'm the Falcon?
Well, technically, I mean, yes.
So are you like Black Kid? I got him, right?
Got him. All right. So let me tell you what's happening. First of all, welcome everybody to the Humble Kingz comic book show. I'm your host, Ramon. Up to my top right, T. Barlow, and to my top left, Adrian. All right, so here's what happened. You know how like you push that button to make it full screen, the little green button on your Mac?
Yeah.
So I did that, but I have my double screen here. So when I went to do something, it went off and I couldn't get it back up.
So, hey, no, that happens to because I have my double screen too. And so like what I do is I'll just unplug it and plug it back in. And
that's what I had to do. I had to unplug the other screen
to
get it back up.
I don't know what that's about, but like I remember the first time it happened, I was like, oh no, my baby, and then like
right. And I was like, I'm sitting here and it happened right when I airdropped the video that I was trying to get. Hey Jessica, that I was trying to get for the show, the last minute video that I was trying to get. So sometimes, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
So, T, what are we talking about today while I get this last video ready?
So I came across this interesting video on the Falcon. And I was like, yo, it's Black History Month. Let's talk about old Falky. Let's see if we can pull up some stuff that we maybe knew, maybe didn't know about old Falky. And I know I think this video that we're gonna look at is gonna kind of run into a little bit of a history, but I'm gonna talk about what I did know. I remember some time ago there was an Avengers cartoon that seemed like it had like the B team of the Avengers on there. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Was it Earth's Mightiest Heroes? Was it that one?
Say it again. It's called who?
Was it Earth? No, was it the one when they got like the super armor? Is it that one?
I feel like that may be. I never really watched it because it didn't. I feel like it didn't have. If I'm not tripping, it didn't have like our originals, like your Hulk.
No. So was Ant-Man the leader?
Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I never watched it.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't even answer the question.
No, right? Because I remember like it didn't look like any of the Avengers that I actually recognized or cared about. You know what I mean? Like I don't recall there being like Iron Man or a Captain America or a Hulk.
Yeah.
before. I feel like it was like some other dudes, and so I never really watched it. I went out, but I feel like, you know what? I might have to look it up. I probably should have did my homework.
I
But
can't
it
think of the
wasn't
name of it, but I know what you're talking about.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes was actually dope. I need to go back and watch
That was good.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. And before
That
that,
wasn't a B team though. I don't really.
No. I know what he's talking about. Let me find it.
Okay.
I know what he's talking about.
yeah, because I just remember. I remember it used to come on, and I never watched it.
Well, it wasn't a good show. I just can't think of the name of it. Let me find it real quick.
Let me see here. So yeah, it wasn't Earth's Mightiest Hero. Wasn't Avengers Assemble.
It was Avenger.
I don't think it was. It could have been.
No, because it came on Fox, I believe.
Oh wait, I think I may have found it.
You find it?
But oh wait. Oh snap! It's one of those ones where it's. All right, here we go. The Avengers, United They Stand.
Did you?
United They Stand. Yeah. So it looks like it has the Wasp. That may have been.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I don't know who this dude is with the blue outfit. I can't tell.
Yeah. So yeah, it had I watched that briefly. I only really watched it because I thought the toy line was pretty cool, and I was in my everybody get armor phase. So that particular show, Ant-Man was the leader. Believe it or not, he was the leader. So I do remember this one. And all of them had these little power-up suits, and Falcon was one of them too. They all got the little power-up suits, made them a little more powerful. So I liked the toy line at the time because, again, they all came with little pieces of armor you could stick on them. So that's the only thing that I found intriguing about the show. It wasn't a good show. It wasn't. I think it lasted one season, if even that.
13 episodes is what it says. Yeah.
You didn't miss anything.
Yeah, right. And I never watched it, but I do remember, just like I thought I was remembering correctly, Falcon was on there. So Falcon was somebody that I was aware of, but I'll be honest with you, I never had a Falcon comic book. I've learned most of what I know about the Falcon, I've heard before. Like I knew at one point he became the Captain America, which is why when it happened in the movies, it's like I knew oh, that's not a woke thing. They did that for real. You know what I mean?
They did that after they killed Captain America after the Civil War, I believe.
Yeah. Flatness, your mic is muted. But that's all good. So what were you saying though?
No, I was about to say I knew about him. Because I knew he was the guy with the Falcon. That's how it was easy to remember.
Yeah.
And I remember that he became Captain America.
Yeah.
And I remember hoping that maybe they would do it in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember them teasing it at the end of Endgame. Like, oh, are they gonna do it? And then Falcon and what's the TV show called? Falcon and Winter Soldier came out.
Yeah.
So I was still wondering if they were going to do it. And I like the way they approached it too in the show about how it would be to be Captain America in America, be a black Captain America in America,
Yeah, I don't know if I really dug that take. I mean, I feel it. I get it. I mean, it's
one of those things, like always. You're damn if you do, and you're damn if you don't.
You're right. But one thing I can say about Marvel, and this is according to the daggum DC documentary that I watched. They were talking about DC was really stuck on being in the comic book world, like they were doing comic book things. Marvel came out and was addressing, it was addressing issues like social issues and civil issues with their characters, and so I can say that. In spite of all the hatred we can have for the wokeness of Marvel, of the MCU, and all this other stuff, they're actually sticking. It's
always been that way.
They're sticking true to what they've always done. It's like, we're going to look at what society is doing, and that's how we're going to shape and mold our stories and so forth. So
I'll not watch X-Men and be like, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. It's always been that way. It's always
it's always been
Stan Lee is very he was big on social things that are happening
your
in the
social
world.
issues.
Yeah, social
Yeah.
issues. Thank you.
Yeah.
Social issue that's happening in the world, and he translated that into comic books, so that it was more realistic.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I like about Marvel compared to DC is the realistic, it being realistic.
Yeah.
I know for some people they say, "Oh, I want to escape," but do you ever escape? Do you ever escape? We have music that's going to talk about social issues.
That's cap on your part, because when he made Superman realistic to how he probably would be today, you was like, I don't like that Superman. I ain't trying to. So
I don't like that Superman.
Yeah,
that's not Superman.
Yeah,
they were able to do it fine with Smallville. Your argument was Superman had to do some of the things he did because of social media and everything, but they were able to do it fine with Smallville.
Nah. They completely different setup, completely different world, universe. Yeah, let it go.
Right. See, y'all talking about an argument that I wasn't a part of.
So the argument was, I was talking about how he let his dad die and how a lot of things that this Superman was, and he was just like, oh well, this Superman had to live in a era of social media. And so my argument is, well, Smallville was the same, and
his father was different.
He still found a way to do things to save people without being caught.
First of all,
on social media.
The era of Smallville is nothing like the era of Man of Steel.
Smallville was
social media.
But Jonathan told him he gave him the finger. He said, "Boy, you let me die."
He did.
He did. Yes, he did.
No, I didn't say he didn't say that. I'm like,
right.
Crying about my daddy.
Because Clark had every intention to go save his dad.
Yeah, right. Matter of fact, listen, his father raised him.
Right?
Listen, no.
Go him somewhere and then go back without anybody noticing.
Listen, you're. I swear you making stuff sound way more simple than what it is. It's complex. It's not about what he can do, man. It's about his state of mind, how he was raised, how he was conditioned by his father.
Exactly. That Superman was
crybaby. Your Superman is a crybaby.
He really do hate on this. He really do hate on the Superman.
Right.
He wasn't that.
It's like I get, you know what I'm saying? I get that you don't like him, but like at least concede to the fact that there were levels to this Superman. Like he wasn't just your ordinary average like little Boy Scout here for the truth and American way. I
liked Harry Cavill Superman. I did.
Because he makes sense. He makes sense for
the only part
Superman
of that Superman that I like is that Joker smile that he had in Justice League.
Oh my gosh. Jesus. Stop it.
Anyway, Black Falcon.
He's not Black Falcon. He's just Falcon.
Anyway, that Negro Falcon.
Am I loud or am I about the same?
Nah, you all right. Yeah.
Last week I was loud.
Yeah, turn your mic off anyway, because you ain't talking
nothing. Let's play this video. Let's play this video here.
Did a underground paper force Marvel to create their first African-American superhero, the Falcon? Well, no, but Marvel did announce the character months before he technically even existed. You see, back in, we'll say March of 1969, the East Village Other, a magazine that was underground, was actually doing an expose on Marvel Comics, and they talked about all their different characters. But one thing they knocked them for was not having enough Black or African-American characters in their comics. Marvel actually got word of this, and Stan Lee actually wrote a letter to the Other explaining that they were going to be having new characters coming out, and one of them was going to be the first African-American character called the Falcon. The only issue being that technically the Falcon didn't exist, and he wouldn't make his first debut in Captain America number 117 for a few more months. Crazier still is that Stan Lee had actually announced the character before in February, so they weren't even called out by the Other. He had announced that, again, there was going to be an African-American superhero, but he didn't exist. Now, because of the month of his debut and the month this magazine came out, it looked like Marvel had created him as an answer to this, but he was actually already in the works technically, even though a lot of his like look, design, and stuff wasn't quite ready yet. They just knew he was going to be the Falcon. Still not sure if that was good or bad timing.
Yo, so couple things. My man called him the first black superhero, or he may have said the first Marvel's first black superhero. Yeah, that's wrong.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, because I was Black Panther all day.
I'm not sure. I didn't do any research. So.
And I want to say
I'm
Black
gonna take your
Lightning
word for
came
it.
after that, right?
Well,
Well,
Black
Black
Lightning
Lightning's
On
DC.
DC.
Black Lightning's
I'm talking about
DC.
on DC. But
Yeah,
when we're talking about first Black,
Well,
it
I
was-
think he said first black for Marvel.
no, first Black for Marvel was Black Panther.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what he was saying. Yeah, but yeah, it was Black Panther. So yeah, I don't know. So there's that. We want to make sure we clear that up. I wonder if somebody got into the comments and roasted him for that. Like, excuse me, sir. I would not.
I'm sure somebody did.
Yeah. Yeah, but it looks like Falcon didn't have any wings when he first came out.
Let's see that. Wait.
Underground.
I don't think he did. I do remember him with the Falcon. I do remember that. I cannot remember. I can't recall if he flew or not. I can't recall.
Yeah, you're right, man. Black Panther came out way before Falcon.
Yeah, way before, because
Yeah.
it came out before the Black Panther Party came out. A year before the Black Panther Party came out.
Yeah. Which is funny because people try to say like
It came out because of that. Yeah.
yeah, it's like no.
No. Why don't you Google, do a little research first before you start talking? Just a little. It doesn't take too much for you to figure that out real quick if you just a quick Google search.
Yeah.
So we're looking to see if he had wings.
He did not have
Oh,
wings
sorry.
in his first costume. Yeah, in his first costume, he did not have wings.
That costume was kind of trash too.
Yeah, you know what? It was probably dope in the 60s.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That green is in
Yeah.
orange.
And that is not bussing. I'm surprised they didn't make a. My fuck, go ahead.
No, sorry. I was, obviously, it's Black History Month. We've been talking about black superheroes, and we've been there's not many to really talk about. But you know what's even harder to talk about? I was actually trying to think about it. Black supervillains. Like outside of Black Manta, I can't think of anybody.
Well, you got Killmonger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then also, M'Baku is actually a black villain.
He was.
They
he
made
was. Wasn't he like Man-Ape or something like that?
Yeah.
They changed it though.
Yeah. That's probably a good move. Everybody like, man,
They're like, we ain't gonna call the dude the Man-Ape.
Yeah, like, nah, we're not doing that.
That's not happening.
Yeah,
But man, I was like, seriously, like trying to, Man-Ape. There it is.
what's the name? Yeah, see, y'all
What's the black guy from Black Lightning? You know what I'm talking about?
Tobias Whale.
Tobias. Yeah.
Tobias?
Yeah.
I
liked
liked
that
him.
character.
I honestly,
I liked
hated
him a
that
lot.
show. I
Oh.
hated that show. but
Really? I
really
like
liked
that.
That was
I
such
like
a
that
great
show.
I
I like that show.
of him, and his dialogue that he had was so
Yeah.
great. I loved it. it.
Yeah, I liked how it was so weird. It was like watching a well articulated Uncle Ruckus. And
I kind of see what you mean by that, though.
because he's like, that's what's wrong with you Negroes. You
Yeah.
you Negroes think y'all about to come up in here and run. I mean, like honestly, you could tell he wanted to say the straight N word as is, just period. But it was like, man, I felt like he hated black people. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like he probably hated people in particular, but he had like a special disgust for black people. But like, yeah,
I'm going to test this link to you guys in the group so you can see. Some of these are wrong, but at least you can see kind of what I'm about to look at.
Mm-hmm.
That way you can see some of these black super villains. Now they have Now they have A Spot, Green Ranger in there. Like some of these aren't comic book.
So you must be looking at the same the world of
they
black.
digging deep. They digging real deep.
Right. They got to dig to do it, but it's in a group. If you want to click on that.
Are you looking at worldofblackheroes.com?
Yes. Because you see, the first thing I see is Aaliyah from that vampire movie.
Akasha?
Yes.
Yeah. They got Alex Wilder.
So I do remember.
Recognize half of these damn characters.
Yeah. So I do remember Bandit.
I don't. What is Bandit from? Like, is that a video game? And that looks like a video game picture.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it is.
Hey,
I remember.
Here's the thing. I didn't know Black Spider was a black dude.
I didn't either. I just saw that. I was just about to say Black Spider.
I do remember Bronze Tiger. I forgot about him.
Oh, I remember Bronze Tiger. What show was he in? He was in The Flash? He was on one of the shows.
He was in The Flash. Matter of fact, I think he was played by Michael J. White.
It was, yeah. It was,
Okay.
It was.
Or the Arrow. It was either the Flash or the Arrow. It was one of those two.
But it was somewhere in the Arrowverse. The point is,
right.
it was him though. Yeah.
But you know what? What was dope about him on so they got the Suicide Squad movie Hell to Pay. Like DC had him on there, and like he legit. I thought this was dope. Like they were all in there talking about like dying and going to heaven or hell and this, that, and the other. And he's the only one that spoke up and said, "Man, really, the only way you get to heaven is by grace through faith in Jesus Christ." Like they legit said that in the movie, and I was like, "Oh snap, that's Bible!" That's like actual. Like most people when they talk about heaven and hell, it's like everybody just goes to heaven, you know. Or if you really don't like him as a character, he goes to hell, right? Like he straight up like hit that. I was like, "Oh snap, it was dope."
Do you guys remember Bloodshed? I remember him from Spider-Man. Bloodshed.
Is he Bloodshed? Must have skipped right over that one.
Bloodshed. It's in a beast.
I see it. He looks vaguely familiar, but yeah.
So I'm looking. I went on this.
There's a lot here, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what half these characters are from.
What's dope is you can click on them.
You can click on it. It tells you where they're from.
Yeah, Web of Spider-Man. Anyone? Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that. So yeah, I'm about to explore this site. I need to say this because this is dope.
The only other black super villain I can think of is the Shadow guy from Static Shock.
What was his name?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Wasn't he used to be a rapper or something like that first, right? And then he got exposed to that.
That's bugging me. I can't think of what his name is. But I don't. Was he? I thought he was a white dude.
I thought he was just a gang member. No, he was a black dude. Like the one who was in the shadows. He was a black dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was a gang member. I'm thinking about the other guy.
Because his brother was Rubber Band Man.
Yeah, but
yeah. What? His brother was Rubber Band Man.
That's the name. I know that's the name. It's just I forgot that was his name.
I don't know.
He had the cornrows. I remember he had the cornrows.
The cornrows, yeah. I remember him. I don't remember what his name was.
Now I gotta look this dude up.
His name was Rubber Band Man.
Rubber Band Man. I remember that.
Let's so I got this. In the intro there was him saying Black Falcon.
That's what. So you remember that Key and Peele skit, right?
No.
With the Power Falcons, and they kept calling him Black Falcon even though he was green.
Oh, I don't remember it.
Oh man, you gotta watch that.
Go find it.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Dude's name is Ebon.
Yeah. That was.
There it is.
Yep.
Ebon.
All right, so I'm gonna play these clips. I got I got it from the same thing. I ended up cutting it, but it was like every time that they called him Black Falcon in the series here.
Hey, it's Black Falcon.
It's just Falcon, kid.
No. My daddy told me it's Black Falcon.
Is it because I'm black and I'm the Falcon?
Well, technically, I mean, yes.
So are you like Black Kid? I got him, right?
Whatever, man.
Hell yeah! That's the Black Falcon there. I tell you.
Nah, that's Captain America. What you want, Black Falcon?
You need to learn some manners.
He ain't a Falcon anymore, but he's still black.
I didn't remember them calling him Black Falcon that many times.
You know what?
It's probably because I was calling him Black Falcon in my heart. So I was like,
that's
hey, Black Falcon.
I mean, that's why I love that they did that, because in real life, if this was in real life, that Falcon was in real life, people would call him Black Falcon. At least black people would. That suit, man, I love that Captain America suit that they made for him.
I didn't like the ears, man, because I was so used to him not. I didn't like how it went up this high. I didn't like everything else about the suit. I like.
Oh, now I gotta see it again.
I
gotta.
How it went up. Yeah, how it went up over the ears. I wasn't crazy about that. Like how it went over the ears. That doesn't bother me. I just because it was. I was just so used to him not having it, so it just didn't.
Oh, okay.
I guess it didn't look right.
You know what I didn't like about this, or even like when it came down to like the end of Civil War, and like everything that followed. This idea of the government, like, yo, that shield belongs to me. And I kind of felt like nah, it doesn't, because like it was made for Cap. You know what I mean? Like Tony. I mean, not Tony.
His dad.
Howard.
First dad.
Howard. Yeah, I was about to say Edward. I knew Edward wasn't right. I knew it was a war that day. But Howard made that. You know what I mean? I don't care who he worked for, but I guess I kind of get it, because they be like, yo, anything you do here is like under us. But at the same time, I was like, nah, like leave these men alone. Like they out here doing the Lord's work. Like, let them go. You know what I mean? Like, I just thought that was even like with the wings and stuff like that. You know, maybe I can understand with his wings when they took his wings that one time.
He stole damn wings. Let's be real.
Yeah.
That was a prototype wing that he stole. Okay, let's be real.
That's government issue.
I give you that. I give you that. But you know, when you get in with Tony, be like, hey, you know what? I'm about to take these back. Can you make me some of my own?
I kind of understand why they took the shield, because we're talking about in Civil War. Remember, they signed that thing that said that they were going to work with the government or not work with the government.
No, he didn't sign it.
Yeah,
I know
he didn't sign it.
I know
he was a criminal.
Captain America didn't, but I understand why that they felt the need to take it, and why they felt the need also to bring that Captain. They were like, hey, there's a void that's missing, and let's make it Captain America. Let's bring that void back.
Yeah. Yo, I mean, so you say you side with the government on confiscating that shield?
Well, they didn't confiscate it from him. He gave it up.
No. They confiscated it the first time. Remember when they caught them? Like when after the whole Black Panther chase, they took his shield and they took our boy's wings.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the show. The show.
Right. Well, no, there's that. But
okay,
you're right.
So in Civil War,
uh-huh.
Tony took the shield. He said that doesn't belong to you. My dad made that. He took
that piece. I understood.
Right?
Because that was between Tony and that was between Tony and Cap there.
Right.
That piece I understood.
So when we get into the show, after Endgame, when Cap gave him the shield, if I'm not, I thought he gave it up. I thought Sam gave it up
too, but
and then they turned around. And then they turned around and gave it to the guy that looked like the guy from Up.
Yeah, they straight to him like old dude in the thing. They need to make if they don't make a movie starring him live action, and they failed the assignment. Like put that dude, like cast him right away. Yeah. But yeah, you're right though. He did give it up. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you're right. I take that back. Yeah. Yeah. I do know they kind of felt like they did feel like that, like they had a little claim to it though, and I ain't like that. But right. But yeah, I can dig it, man.
We're at that 30-minute mark. You know what that means, right?
What's that mean?
It's clip of the week. So clip of the week is brought to you by First Student. Get that job, get that job, get that job. Click on the link and get that job. $23 an hour, $2,500 sign-on bonus. All right. So, T, you didn't see my text message that I sent to you. Your phone is crazy today.
Yeah.
So I actually sent you the clip and asked you, should I use this clip for Sonic Boom on the radio show? Or should we use it on this show, or should we use it twice? But since you didn't reply, and I ended up finding another clip for Sonic Boom, we're gonna use this clip for today.
All right, let's get it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah,
it's a doozy. It's a doozy. Oh, and it's Spider-Man, by the way. The Spider-Man's everywhere.
Yeah, that's the
I
dude.
try to stay away from him, but it is Spider-Man. So here we go. It's a doozy though.
Lift your hand, let me see. I've been praying for a long, and I ain't gonna give up, 'cause he promised me. If you got it, let me see your hand. Help me do it. I've been praying for a long, and I ain't gonna give up, 'cause he promised that he. I've been serving for.
Okay.
Not the Spider-Man stanky leg shout. Don't do that.
You finding these clips from?
I just go through my feed, man. They just go to my feed.
Oh, what heathen pastor okayed that? Like,
That's what I'm thinking, like, he's still up in the Lord's house, right?
right? Like, I'm trying to, like who okayed that? Like, what was the?
Bro,
what was that?
I had to watch
meeting
it like 5 times because I wasn't sure if it was real.
Like, right? That's what I was thinking. It's like, nah, this got to be a fake Spidey. Like, put it into
look. Hold on, let's.
Man, let me see. I've been praying for a long, and I ain't gonna give up, 'cause he promised me. If you got it, let me see your hand. Help me do it. I've been praying for a long, and I ain't gonna give up, 'cause he promised that he. I've been serving for.
I know it's not funny, but it's funny. All right.
No, it's funny.
That'd have been the last day I'd have been to that church. Like, I ain't
Yo,
coming back.
for sure. Like, did he come out of the children's church to come pray?
Oh my goodness!
That's
What was that?
I
I need to know what that. I need to know what that sermon was. Snap!
The sermon was the only real superhero is Jesus. That's it. That's the sermon. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
That is so great. Hold on, let me look at this comment right.
Oh my goodness! That's crazy. Yo, so let me tell you something. I just learned. Killer Croc is a Negro.
Oh yes, that's
Yeah.
right. I knew that.
He was. Well, is he? Well, I know. In the Suicide Squad movie, he was.
So
But is that canon for the comics?
on this worldofblackheroes.com, is nationality
Croc.
American,
There we
real
go.
name Waylon
Okay.
Jones.
Okay.
Croc, yeah.
Waylon Jones sound like a black name.
Yeah, dude. Well, I ain't no white people named Waylon. Ain't Waylon Smithers, I suppose. But
Exactly. I'm like, wait a minute.
Well,
I've heard that name.
yeah.
Waylon Smithers was black on the first episode.
He
let's not
sure
forget.
was. He pulled a Beyonce. He's light skinned now. All right. Yeah. Eyes brown originally. Hair black originally. Yeah, but yeah, they got him on here.
They show oh, it goes small. Oh, I would have put it up. They actually show him as a kid in the comic book here.
Mm,
Him falling
Yeah,
in
that
the
is
tub or
different.
something like that.
yeah.
Are you on there?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yep.
It's too small for me to put it up. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no,
Who's watching.
yeah. If you go to worldofblackheroes.com,
Let me put that in here though. So I'm putting the link. So
Put it in the link.
put it in the link. Yes,
Put in
yes.
the link. Look, if you are watching, let me make sure. If you are watching, okay, if you need to go to the Humble Kingz comic book page, Facebook page, or go to the YouTube page, and the link is there. So you can click on that and see, and you'll just scroll up and you'll see him falling into the tub there with his mom. I don't know what they're saying because it's just too small.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that is his mom. That's his mom. I mean, why would somebody else be in the bathroom with him while he's taking a bath? So you're trying to read it.
Yeah. Nah, I'm
Oh no! I found Man Ape. I was looking at it.
Oh,
found Man Ape on here.
Did you? Oh snap!
Yeah.
He's on that. He's on the page.
Yeah, Man Ape. Yeah.
Yeah, Man Ape and Baku. Yep.
Yeah, there he is.
Man 8. Yeah. You can't call him Man 8. Can't do that.
Yeah. I would love
7 feet 355, bro. That's man.
You know, it'll be dope if somebody got together and made like since they're doing a bunch of multiverse stuff, a multiverse collection of black villains, black supervillains, and they just be a problem. Harvey Dent. They put Harvey Dent in here.
No, because in the original Batman movie, he was supposed to be played by Billy D.
He was played by Billy D in the first one.
But they got him as Tangent Superman here though. So Tangent Comics Superman number 1, 1998.
It's Superman?
Listen. So it says,
it's showing it.
Says Harvey Dent, Tangent Superman, and
so he's not Two-Face. It's a different Harvey Dent.
Yeah, which is weird. Yeah, Harvey Dent is an African American policeman who was subjected to an experimentation
I'm
by
still
the government.
sticking to Billy D.
Yeah.
Billy D will always be my Two-Face. he got to reprise that role in Lego Batman. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that Lego Batman?
I did, and you know what? I'm honest with you. I reluctantly watched that, and I'm glad that I did.
I like that one. Yeah, it was funny. I
don't know what it is. I don't.
They had to do a Lego Batman
because he was the best part of the Batman.
He was because he stole the show in the Lego movie.
Yeah, I love him in the Lego movie.
The whole movie, he had me dying the whole. I
saw Lego Batman open today. I was like, let's go see Lego Batman. It was really good.
Yeah. Listen, I legit was not in a rush to see it, but when I saw it, I was like, okay, I prejudged. I enjoyed it. I hated that I enjoyed it, but I did.
I enjoyed every minute of that movie. I loved everything about it.
The movie was good. Yeah, Lego Batman was good. It was good. Can't front on.
I can't. I want to, but I it hit. What I'm saying. I feel like what I like about it is that comedic look took like that it did on say like they were on his relationship issues. There was like, this actually reveals some truth about the actual comics. You know what I'm saying, whether they heightened it or not. Like even the whole thing with like him and Joker. And it was like, like you won't kill me, whatever. Like you can't kill me, and I won't kill you because you're fun. That's that relationship between Batman and Joker. But then like they made it more so like, like you need me, like you complete me. It's like
they gave him this unnatural bromance. It was
right. It's like Tom and Jerry. Like really like Tom don't really want to kill Jerry, because if he did, like what would he do? Or Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
So they have Electro on here, but he wasn't black in the comics, right? He was only black in
the it wasn't until Jamie did it.
Yeah.
Because they have on there.
Because they said portrayal by Jamie Foxx and they showed he wasn't. Who's this evil Black Panther right here?
Is it called Evil Black Panther?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Black Panther evil, and she got breasts.
I thought it was.
They all had breasts, bro. Some of them was just like busting out. It doesn't say. Oh, there it is.
Her true identity is unknown.
New SL 2008.
Yeah. So New Exiles, number 3, 2008. Her true identity is unknown, but she came to power after the world was ravaged by meteors, leaving Africa the world's preeminent superpower. Africa was divided between Queen Aurora and Black Panther, and the Black Panther herself. What? She, however, wanted to control everything along with her team Blood Force. Went to what? That's weird. Like how they worded this. Went to was with Atlantis. Like somebody didn't proofread this. She managed to capture King Namor, Queen Sue, and their children, Aaron, which is the daughter, Ari, the daughter, blah blah blah. Unfortunately, she missed and joined forces with the reality. Whatever, blah blah blah. She succeeded in killing King Namor, leading to Gambit became the new king of Atlantis.
Of Atlantis?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was
is that Iron Man in the background?
That dude, it do look like Iron Man, don't it? But that look like an old school Iron Man, so I don't know. Because when the last time Iron Man had a mask that looked like that?
It do look like Iron Man.
Yeah, it looks like from the 70s.
Yeah.
I don't know.
and as you almost said, is that Dr. Octopus next to him? No.
And they kind of look like that octopus too.
Yeah.
So I was trying to remember this guy's name, and I can't remember. So he was in the X-Men. I don't remember if he was in the X-Men series. I remember we had the toy. He had like what's the steel that Wolverine
Adamantium?
has? Yeah, he had that coming out of his wrist. So they were like kind of like whips, but they can grab you.
Oh, Omega Red.
There we go. And I was like, why is this in my head something red?
Yeah,
I was like, I think he was red.
Yeah, I tell my son because like I have not watched anything about the Deadpool movie other than like the trailers that the first trailer that came out. I heard the second one came out. I haven't watched it yet. Like, because I don't want to know anything about it. I don't want to know too much.
I watched one, like with any Marvel movie, I watched one trailer and that's it. I don't watch anything else after that.
Yeah. I'm cool.
I'm in that movie though. That was
that's what I told him. He said, who do you think the villain is? I was like, Omega Red. He's like, Dad, it's not Omega Red. And I was like, listen, I'm just saying, like they'd have been smart if they used them and if they did them right.
I don't know how. Don't get me wrong. I like Omega Red. I really do. I just don't know how they pull that off to make it look cool in live action. I just don't see it. I don't see it.
I feel like they could. I think we
got the technology to do it.
I think also we need to ignore the fact.
I didn't say we have the technology, but like hell, they didn't even do Apocalypse right. So I don't see them doing Omega Red right.
Okay, good point. Fair enough point.
And I think Apocalypse was the easier of the two.
I concur. I've seen people in Comic Cons that did a better Apocalypse than what they did in that movie.
Exactly.
I've seen. A matter of fact, I've seen some great comic book designs, cosplays that put some of these movies to shame. You be like, yo, what was y'all?
Oh yeah.
Like these, see if I can share.
You know, I feel like Obadiah. Tony Stark did this in a cave.
like the only way that might work, like as much as I don't like CGI, it would have to probably be complete. It would probably have to be complete CGI. I think that would be the only way it would probably have to work.
And here's the thing, like I'm not saying that I'm a fan of CGI. It's just that, like, yo, I don't mind it in order to make something look dope. If you got to use CGI, use CGI. I just hate the fact that they use CGI for everything.
Everything.
Using CGI for backgrounds, like, yo, just
Well, like prime example, think about all the new like Predator movies, for instance. I'm like, how is it we could go back? Well, when the first Predator came out, what 80
something?
And that damn thing still holds up to this day. And I'm watching like that last Predator looked like trash. I hated everything about it. I'm like, what is happening here? Like, so yeah, I don't like unnecessary CGI when they use it for everything.
Right, just like yo,
they're using CGI to make Predators?
That I mean, like that, or even like I said, even like with the backgrounds and stuff, like dude, like the whole background, like everything is filmed in the green room.
Yeah,
like
go outside. Hey, you know, you guys can go out. Well, but you know, at the same time, I understand why they do that now too, because you see how many spoiler pictures came out for the Wolverine and Deadpool movie too. You got all these paparazzi, like guys, come on, man.
I mean, you know, and I get that, or you have a movie like Braveheart, you know, saying where it takes place, you know, like in like centuries ago, but then there's like a helicopter flying in the sky in the background or something like that. It's like okay,
So,
we got $50,000 to do this reshoot. Like, okay, I get that, but here's the thing with the CGI thing. So, like, if they use CGI for like Omega Red, I wouldn't mind that. Like stuff like that. Like I don't mind. Like
I don't think you have to
because you. I mean, you may not.
I think that'd be the only way to be good. I think so.
You gotta use CGI for the things, but I don't think you have to.
Yeah. For the fighting, for like anything, for any of the dopeness, if they're fighting, maybe not as I'm standing there walking and talking, but like
87, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I could have said it because I got it up on my screen. But like, yeah, for him like standing there walking and talking, you know, like honestly, I wouldn't have. I don't mind. I don't mind CGI for the fight scenes and or special effects all that because again, it's a movie. It's meant to look magical and be magical, this, that, and the other. I kind of feel like CGI today is like the puppets of old school. Like you knew, like when the puppets' mouths didn't really match the words, but you knew what it was. You know what I mean? You knew it was a puppet. You know what I mean? And CGI is like it's like 2024.
Sometimes CGI can ruin a movie. So I did not.
I mean, I agree with you, like Superman's mustache.
I didn't enjoy Aquaman because I didn't like the CGI in it. I think they tried to make it. I think
Flash
they tried
took me right out the movie with that bad CGI.
Yeah, I think they tried too hard to make it feel like it was underwater, like adding the extra stuff to it. They didn't have to do all that. You don't have to have bubbles on everything. You don't have to have things moving, all that to make it feel like. I mean, the hair and all that was enough. We knew we were underwater.
I kind of feel like if anything was stiff in the water, I'd be like, "Yo, that's fake, man. That's supposed to be swaying."
No, not that part. I'm talking about just how they're making. They added the colorisms and like they. I can't explain it. Yeah,
I don't know.
Let me see if I can pull this up and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
It didn't bother me.
Let me see if. So I haven't watched
the CGI. And Aquaman didn't bother me. The CGI and Flash, I hate it. Hate everything about it.
Oh, that CGI was terrible.
It was.
There was another movie that came out not too. Okay. Avatar, the underwater scenes. Mm-hmm. Not the people, just the fact that you're underwater. It didn't take away from the scene. Like they didn't add too many effects in the thing to make you say, "Oh, there's some bubbles. Here's." They added these weird things in there that was just bothering the heck out of me in the underwater scenes of Aquaman. It was just bothering the heck out of me.
Yeah. Talk about the first one, right? Because I haven't seen the second one.
I haven't seen the second one either.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe it was just in my head.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I haven't seen the second one.
You haven't seen the second one either?
Nah, because here's the thing. I haven't had a chance because, like, especially since we started doing this on Tuesday nights. Usually Tuesday nights is my movie night. I only go to the movies on $5 Tuesday night, and so since we've been doing this, I haven't been to the movie. So I haven't seen it.
It ain't been nothing worth seeing for me. That's why I haven't gone.
I mean, no, there's stuff. I would have gone for $5. I would have gone to go. I paid $5 to go see the Marvels. You know what I mean? Like I would have gone to go see Aquaman or that. I would have gone to go see the Willy Wonka movie.
I just watched that. Yeah, I really liked it.
Really,
I really liked it.
Listen, I
liked it so much.
I love musicals, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah,
you know, I liked it so much.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot of singing in that. A lot more than you would than the other ones, but I didn't hate it because of it. I actually really enjoyed it. I was like, I'm sitting there watching, like, man, I am liking this movie a lot more.
Yeah. I love musicals. So I mean, like, I'm so the only musical I don't love is like High School Musical. Like I can't stand those musicals. I hate all of those. All of those are way too cringy for me. But like, you
say that the first thing that pops in my head is that South Park episode. Gotta do what you want to do. The High School Musical episode?
No, here's the thing.
I don't remember that one.
You don't remember that episode?
I don't. I actually haven't watched South Park since the first season. And people keep
What?
saying, yeah, listen.
Are you serious?
I'm so sincere. But
Serious?
it's just not a show
Yeah.
that I actually went back to and actually watched. But
You missed out on a lot of good stuff, bro.
listen, I got a lot of friends who say like, yo, you actually you probably should just watch it, just whatever. Instead of
Especially when they did the superhero stuff when they had the little Civil War. They made a whole video game about it. It was amazing.
Yeah, I'll probably check it out. I at some point I just never actually went back. It just wasn't. I don't know how to explain it. It just wasn't one of those shows that was really on my radar to stop and watch.
Yeah, don't like. Look, put it this way, I didn't really get into South Park until much years later too. So I have to go back and catch up. I want to say they were probably into their 19th season before I even sat down and started watching it. Yeah. And I saw episodes here and there that I liked. But the one that I was like, let me just start from like episode 1 and just catch up.
Hey, are they still killing Kenny in every episode?
No, they stopped doing that. I don't even remember what
they actually acknowledged it in a comic book. They were doing superhero stuff, and they actually acknowledged
it's his superpower.
It's his superpower.
Yeah, that's his superpower. He's the only one that actually has superpowers.
Yeah, he wakes up the next day and remembers that he died, but nobody else remembers that he died.
No one else remembers.
So they explain why he died.
Yeah, every time he dies, his mom gives birth to him over again, and nobody remembers it.
Yeah.
She made a deal with like some kind of demon god or something like that. They actually explained it.
It made sense. It made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. They actually went back and fixed a lot of stuff.
The show got real deep there.
Yeah. Same thing with Token.
That was the greatest episode ever. What they called it? They called it the Fixer or something like that.
Yeah. They went back and fixed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, because everybody thought his name was just Token because he was the one black kid in town. He's a black kid in town, but they were like, oh no, we named it after the person who wrote Lord of the Rings. What was the person who wrote?
Tolkien or something like that. It's like
Tolkien?
Yeah.
So at this whole time, everybody pronouncing it wrong too. So they're like, it was hilarious. He goes, so why'd you think my name was Token?
So here's that song I was telling you about. Here it is. Right.
That is funny.
I'm gonna keep my hand on it in case I can't remember if there was cuss words in it, and I don't think it is.
It's cuss words in it. It's South Park.
Hey, Bryden, how come you weren't at musical rehearsals last night? I joined the basketball team. I gave up singing and dancing forever. I'm just not into it.
You gave it up?
That's right. Sometimes you just have to go with what your heart tells you. There's things we're all good at, and we can't just keep them bottled up inside. 'Cause you gotta do what you wanna do. Don't let nothing get in your way. Chase your dream every day. True, girl, you know it's true. That if you really wanna be you, you gotta do what you wanna do. He was unhappy 'cause he just wanted to play ball.
That's enough of that. All right. You get the point, though.
I do remember that one. That was not one of my favorite episodes. So.
I got straight High School Musical vibes from off of that, and I was just like, I'm over here cringing.
It was the whole episode about High School Music, how they didn't like it.
How they would, and they would just start breaking out. They were talking about how they just start breaking out a song and dance, seemingly out of nowhere too.
Yeah,
and I think. Yeah, that was the last one. Like he finally joins in, and I think at that point everybody's over. Like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Dog, man, I might have to go back and check out South Park. So I went last week upstairs and put on the Toxic Avenger because I never watched it. Right. So
how was that scene?
So listen, my wife, who was sleeping in the bed, just so happened to wake up right when her breasts just come out. And I was just like, man, this is nasty. We don't want to watch this. And I ain't turned it back on since because
you didn't finish it. You gotta finish.
Listen, because because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna turn that movie back on and everything's gonna be fine. And then my wife's gonna walk in the room and then there's gonna be nipples on the screen. And it never fails. And it looks like I'm just sitting here just watching dirty movies. And I think
it was 2 set scenes in that movie, right, Adrian?
I don't remember. I want to say maybe. I just thought it was funny what he just said.
I was like, man, I was like, you know what? I was trying to watch it so I could be on the.
So wait, because I feel like I feel like that scene that you're talking about is like pretty early in the movie.
It is,
isn't it? Yeah, you didn't get very far. You didn't get far at all.
Hey, the first 15 minutes, like
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, that was still at the gym.
Yeah.
You didn't get very far at all.
You know they had a new Toxic Avenger last year.
That's what we're talking about with Peter Dinklage.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, yeah,
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it.
What?
Oh,
the new one. I was trying to find it to see. I was gonna watch it, but I couldn't find it.
He's ready to torture himself.
I was. I told you I have completion anxiety. Okay.
Yeah. Listen, that's the only reason why I finished The Flash. Because honestly, I should have gave up on The Flash about season 5.
See,
maybe
that's
season
just
6.
that part. That part is like, look, you already invested. You might as well finish it, right?
Right,
I mean,
you know,
that part.
But that's what I'm
Like,
saying, though.
on
It's
a
like
movie, when it comes to movies, if I watch the first one, it was bad. I don't have to continue to watch the next 2, 3, 4.
It's just like, I don't know, man. Like I said, listen. I've sat through every bad iteration of it, so I might as well just go for broke. I can say I've seen them. Listen, I've seen them all. Some were terrible, some were bearable, some were just darn right. I don't know what I was watching.
Yeah. Listen, I guess you're right.
So you're not gonna finish Toxic Avenger. We're not gonna get. We're not gonna get a review.
I will. I'll finish it. It'll just have to be one of those days where I'm home alone. My wife is gone, kids is gone. Or like I'm probably like driving in the car.
Go lock the door and close the blinds to make sure nobody sees them.
I don't want nobody to see this green guy in the tutu. What's her name? What's her name?
What was her name? I don't remember.
Yeah, that was funny.
I can't find it.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Why does it say Toxic Avenger?
No,
why does it say Kevin Bacon's in that movie?
The first one?
Kevin Bacon was in that movie.
Which one?
In the new Toxic Avenger.
I don't know. I couldn't find it.
No, I'm just telling you.
Yo, did you see the Broadway version of the Toxic Avenger?
I didn't know they had a Broadway.
Yeah, you can.
I knew they had it, but I haven't seen it.
You can go on Prime and watch with Broadway HD. You can start your 7-day trial free to watch this.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find.
So yeah, you can't watch it on anything. I just added it to my watch list because I kind of curious now, especially since Kevin Bacon's in it.
Yeah, I couldn't find it or anything.
Elijah Wood's in it too. It's it's some actors in here.
Hold on, man. Really, I need to go. Now I need to go to the IMDb, man.
That's what I'm on. There's some actors in here.
So the only thing I wish about the IMDb is that you don't just show what they look like in real life. Show us what they look like in the movie, so we know who we're looking for.
What do you mean?
Like they'll show the actor, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? But they won't. And they may show the name, but they don't show like them like as that character in that movie. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's why you got to go and click on the picture.
You look at I just look at the pictures of the movie.
Wait a minute. What was you looking at with these people who was in this movie, or are you talking about in the new one?
The new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, and I'm not talking about the old one.
No, there's the only person that you will know from the original movie is in number 2. What's the dude that we just said his name to? The one who plays Spawn. He was in the second movie, and I think he died.
Michael Jai.
Yeah, I believe he's in the second or the third one. He's in there, and he died.
He the first person who died too, huh?
I don't remember what or he died. I didn't know he got killed in one of them.
Yeah. I'm looking at
the black man had to die first.
I hated that trend back in the day.
Now you see why Sweetback was such an important movie, because it's the first movie that the black guy didn't die. He made it.
What was it called?
I can't say the whole thing, but it's called Sweetback. bad donkey song?
Sweet badass song.
It's sweet bad donkey song.
Sweet badass song.
No, you got to say sweet twice.
Sweet
bad donkey song.
Sweet badass song. That's not a cuss word. You know that, right? It's in the Bible.
As a donkey.
Listen, if it's clean enough for King James, it's clean enough for me. Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey, but you know, because like there's that movie, you know, there's the movie Kick Ass, and it's like I can't say that in front of my mom. I just don't feel like, you know, like Mom,
I mean, if I have to say it, I will say it. You know, there's times like if I'm talking about Jackass, I have to say Jackass.
But see, again, everybody knows that means a donkey, though. Like it's not a, anyway.
No. I'm talking about the movie.
You talking about the show?
Yeah.
Even still, though, they were acting like jackasses. Like that's that's the whole point. That was you know, I didn't even need a description. I knew exactly what was about to happen. Oh, somebody's gonna be a jackass on this show. You know? Which I was reminded today. I saw a picture of a kid sucking on a cow's udder, and I was like, oh yeah, whatever happened to Tom Green? Like, you know.
Jeez. So, you know, I will never forgive Denny for making me watch Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh,
I still to this day. I was so mad at him. He's like, hey, let's watch. I'm like, why? I don't even like Tom Green. I still to this day am mad at him for making me watch that movie. That movie was terrible, and I saw things in there I should have never seen.
The only thing I remember from that movie is, Daddy, would you like some sausage? You know?
He sold that entire movie to me off that one scene. Oh, it's hilarious, Adrian. It's the best thing ever. He sold the entire movie off that one scene. It was pretty funny, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the rest of the movie was garbage.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. Nah, I did like Tom Green in Old School though. You ever seen Old School?
Was he in Old School?
He was,
but Old School, was he?
He was. He put the
No, that wasn't Old School. That was a Road Trip.
Road trip. My fault. You're right.
Yeah.
Right. Road trip. Yep. No. I did like him in Road Trip.
Yeah.
He wasn't that obnoxious. See, I mean,
Tom Green is
the mouse in his mouth.
Very small doses.
Yeah.
He was finding that because he wasn't the focal point.
Yeah. If he'd have wrote,
you know what's funny? Tom Green, is the reason why I had, I like anytime I would hear Tom Green or like that Eminem song come on, you talk about Tom Green, like I would have to check my testicles because he had the testicular cancer.
Yeah,
and I found like a little pee, like pee thing on my testicles, so I had to go to the doctor because I thought I had testicular cancer. You know, yeah.
I mean, it's not
Green. Well, he did make a song about it, so don't get me wrong. I think we all remember the song, and I think we all did. I think we all did check ourselves after that song came out.
Yeah.
I still like we talking about Tom Green, so now I'm gonna go check my testicles after we're done.
Sometimes you just want to get on TV and cut loose.
All he's good for is that he saved some people's lives.
He said, because Eminem said, he said, sometimes I want to get on TV and just cut loose, but I can't. But it's cool for Tom Green to hump a dead moose. My bummer's on your lips. My bummer's on your lips. And if I'm lucky, you just might give it a little kiss. And that's the message we deliver to little kids and expecting not to know what a woman's clitoris is. Yeah, that's good times, man. I missed that era. Yeah, my bum is on your lips.
Boy. Tom Green.
Yeah.
Hey, that was the decline of civilization. We realized that, right?
Yeah, I didn't understand the whole Tom Green thing.
Again, South Park had this episode about lowering the bar, and you're talking about it right there. Like he lowered that bar.
Yeah,
Tom Green lowered that bar.
Yeah,
for real. That show, it wasn't like the Andy Kenyon Nippes show. How was that kid's name? The old dude that looked like a kid.
Oh,
Andy
reverse Benjamin Button. Yeah, he did. He had the reverse Benjamin Button.
Hey, and you know what? No, I think we've been unfair to Tom Green because there was also like Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy was.
I didn't like Ren and Stimpy at all.
I did.
I like Ren and Stimpy.
I love me some Ren.
Listen.
Tried,
here's the thing. Ren and Stimpy was also an animated cartoon. We're talking about a grown man out there in the real world.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Like, you can't compare the two. That's like
you're right.
Yeah, you really can't. You really can't.
We had Beavis and Butthead.
I'm like, I don't look at a cartoon and be like, yeah, we as society should be doing it. That's a cartoon.
I feel you right. It's kind of like again, like I wonder where he at now. Like imagine like wherever he is, like now he's just like all super serious and like grown up and mature. Tom Green. Like imagine like he got kids now and it's all like, yo, don't put your mouth on that. Like what's wrong with you? It's like wait a minute. We got videos of you sucking cows. Like I can't put my mouth.
Do whatever he want to do.
Like explore the world, little children.
Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
If they put Tom, look, they gonna put Tom Green in a drama, and it's gonna change your life. You're gonna be like, yo, I did not know this dude could act for real.
Who, Tom Green?
Maybe,
yeah,
maybe he can. I don't know, but he did. You know.
Hey,
when Adam Sandler started doing some serious stuff, I was like, wow, he's actually some of his more serious movies are actually pretty good. Adam Sandler, I don't know if you've seen.
You know what? I've actually been meaning to check out some of his stuff that I have not like. What's that one? Yeah. It's like he's a basketball recruit.
There's two Adam Sandler movies that I like, maybe three.
Happy Gilmore,
and
Waterboy.
See, I like Bulletproof.
I like Bulletproof. I forgot about Bulletproof, the one with Damon Wayans.
Yep.
Yeah,
I forgot about that too. Nah, in all honesty, all of his romantic comedies, I don't really buy. I don't really mind. I like them.
I like Adam Sandler movies, man. I like. Don't get me wrong.
The Wedding Singer.
I like that one.
Was good.
My Wedding Singer.
I liked. I
like Billy Madison. I like.
I wasn't a big fan of Grown Ups for some odd reason.
I like the first Grown Ups. I didn't care for the second one.
Movies right now. I don't.
You know, I like.
What about Pinky in the Brain? Just about
Pinky in the Brain. Was he in it?
I don't know. She wrote something about Pinky in the Brain.
I think she's talking about cartoons that about the decline of civilization.
I like that Pistol movie. Did you like that?
What?
Which one?
Pixels.
Pixels?
The movie,
yeah. Pixels was good. I liked Click. I liked Big. Oh,
I like Click.
Big Daddy. I ain't gonna even lie.
Oh, I love Big Daddy.
No, I didn't like that. I
like Big Daddy.
I didn't like
Big
that.
Big Daddy.
The Longest Yard, though, I like.
Yeah, The Longest Yard was bad. The Youngest Longest for me is probably one of my favorites, just because like there was a plethora of things happening in that movie. But with Big Daddy, towards the end of Big Daddy, I remember one time I was watching that movie. I think it must have been the first time I watched it, and like that little court scene had me put the movie on pause and call my dad. I was like, I just want to tell you, man, I love you. You know, whatever. He said, what? I said, just want to tell you I love you. He was like, I love you too. He hung up the phone. Whatever, whatever. I like The Water Boy. I liked The
Water Boy is good.
Yeah. Anger Management used to have
Anger Management. Yep.
Adam had a good Ridiculous Six wasn't bad. I haven't seen.
I watched it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible. You know what I mean? Like I think it was bad. I haven't seen Sandy Wexler.
So I watched Happy Gilmore again when Carl died.
I forgot he passed. Wasn't it? Yeah. Just was it?
So I went and watched
recently.
Happy Gilmore again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I remember the first time the first time I saw Happy Gilmore, I'm sorry, man. When Chubbs fell out that window, I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I rewound that part so many times when he was like,
fell out
I got his eye. Yeah, he's like, I got his eye.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. When he fell out that window. That's hilarious.
I really liked Punch Drunk Love. See, that's one of his
Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, that's one of his more slept on movies. But it's I want to say it's a dark comedy, but it's about like it's a little bit about like mental illness and him and his girl and his awkwardness, and he's the awkward one in the family, and it was just like something really weird about him, and he always wore like this blue suit and all that, and I think one of the things that really kind of like drew me into really loving it is the main song throughout the movie. So are y'all familiar with the Popeye movie with Robin Williams? Okay, so you know you know the song that Olive sings when Popeye moves out and she's like, he needs me.
Large. Yeah.
No, not the He's Large one. The one where she's like singing, like she's like la da 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 da. It's the song right after I think it's like it's either right before or right after he writes his note to Sweet Pea because Sweet Pea had got kidnapped.
Okay.
And so
I
like
remember him singing a song,
right? So there's her where she's singing a song because she was peeking in on him, and then she was going back to her house, and the name of the song is called "He Needs Me." You know, he needs me.
Is that the because it in the movie there is the original cut and then there's a director's cut. Is that in the director's cut?
It's in the original cut. And let me tell you, the reason why I know this so well is because this was a movie I used to watch like at least 3 times a week. So
yeah, that's why I remember that song. But I remember watching it recently.
Yeah.
Well, not recently, but not too long. And there were songs in there that wasn't in there, right?
Right.
Where,
so yeah.
Beauty was talking about how mean he is. And I'm like,
no, that was always in there. Yes. That's the only cut I know.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, you know that I mean.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. We didn't have that cut when we was a kid. There was like 3 songs in there that we didn't have.
That's crazy.
I didn't know it until as an adult. I was like, oh my God, why did they cut this song out?
That song goes hard. Like did you repeat what he said?
He was like I'm so mean. I punched myself in the face.
No. You butchered it. Hey, he said,
I only heard it twice.
He said, I'm so mean. I had a dream of beating myself up. I broke my nose, I broke my hand, I wrestled myself to the ground, and then I put myself in a choke and I broke the hole when I woke up. like I knew I was like these bars.
There's like 3 or 4 songs in there that we didn't have.
Okay, so anyway, that song that Olive sings,
that must be that song that he's talking about. So
the song that Olive sings is called "He Needs Me." Right, and throughout Punch Drunk Love, it's like a love song. It's a love story between him and his girl. Right, and he has these like mental abilities, but it's something about her that kind of like calms him down a little bit and whatnot. And so throughout the movie, you hear "He Needs Me" playing, like that's like kind of like the background like theme of the movie or whatnot. And I thought that was and I think that's what roped me in because I knew what that song was. Like I got the movie like right away. I got the story right away, and it's actually a dope movie. It's a slept on movie, but it's called Punch Drunk Love. So I really dug that. Spanglish I thought was good. Funny People I only watched like once. I did not like, and it's actually on my top 3 worst movies. Little Nicky.
There's parts about Little Nicky I like, but I don't know. It's definitely one of his. It's one of his weaker ones. It's definitely one of his weaker ones.
I hated that movie. I have not seen that movie since the time I went to the theater to go see it and fell asleep on it. I absolutely loathe that movie. I measure other movies by that, The Last Airbender, and Dragon Ball Evolution. If
Dragon Ball Evolution, don't ever talk about that movie. I hate that movie.
Listen, I'm so glad. I want to say shout out to the homie. I don't even remember his name, but he worked at the movie theater. He wouldn't even let me pay for a ticket. He's like, "Nah, man, just go in there."
For what movie again?
For Dragon Ball Evolution.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
And I thanked. I was like, man, hey, that's good looking now. I saved my $5 that day. Yeah.
I don't know when I finally watched it, but that movie had no redeeming qualities at all.
None. None.
Like, I don't even know how to even. I don't like. I can't even say one good thing about that movie. There's nothing good about it. That movie's bad.
You know what makes it so bad? This is one of those things where, once again, people at home with their camera and their little special effects and editing equipment are making better Dragon Ball Z productions, live action Dragon Ball Z.
You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. I have definitely seen people's YouTube videos like, man, that was pretty damn impressive.
Yeah, right. It's like I want more. Like, yo, this is only 11 minutes. I will watch.
Wait till you see Sweetback. The editing, everything, and I'm
about to look this movie up. Sweet,
Sweetback. It's the first black exploitation movie, bro.
Oh,
it's what started it.
Yeah,
without that, we don't have the movies that we had.
Because like the first, by the way, because when I pulled it up, the cast is already on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the first name I see is Melvin Van Peebles, and I know about Melvin Van, and then that's Mario.
Right, his son. And his son was in there. So I'm gonna just give you some warning. So if you go to watch this movie, I will watch. There's a movie called Badass. Watch that first. So it's like, remember the Dolomite?
Yeah.
So Badass is basically like them showing how they made this movie. So you understand the struggles of everything they went through, and you get what do I want to say? You get warnings of some things that you're not going to be ready for in this movie, because there's a lot of things that they're done in this movie that they couldn't do now, right? I tell you that Mario Van Peebles was in this movie because he played a young Sweetback in this movie. Called Sweetback because he's good at having sex, and so Mario Van Peebles is a kid in there simulating having sex with a grown woman in this movie.
Oh my goodness!
So that's why I'm telling you, this movie got a rated X when it first came out. That's why I'm telling you to watch Badass first. That way you kind of get that warning. You also learn that this is how Earth, Wind, and Fire got their big break, because they heard about the movie being made, and they were like, hey, can we do the soundtrack? And Marvin Van Peebles was like, yeah. You learn that he didn't have the money to finish the movie, and Bill Cosby gave up the money for it so he can finish it. How they had to cut corners because of the union would not allow you to have an all-black cast and an all-black crew for a movie. So they had to film all the set scenes first, because they were like, if we film all the set scenes first, the union doesn't care. They'll show up, they'll be like, oh, they just filming porn, and they won't bother us anymore. So there's all kind of things. So he actually had to have sets in these movies. He ended up getting like Comedia or something like that, and filed like workers' comp and used that money to buy more film. It's just like all weird kind of things that he did.
Wait. So what was the name of the movie that you said?
It's called Badass.
Because there's one, but this can't be.
Because Badass is like a biopic almost kind of deal, right?
Yeah,
almost.
So
because it's giving me a different movie. Hey, apparently I can watch Badass on Disney Plus.
You probably can.
No, it's but they pulling up a Danny Trejo.
BAADASS.
Yeah, it's not streaming on anything. It says you can rent or buy it on Prime.
Yeah. Okay, but that's the movie that you will want to watch first before you try to watch the other one, and then you'll understand why the editing is so bad, because he was staring at stuff so long.
No, it's on Tubi.
In it. It's a great movie, but it's great to actually watch that. And he plays his father in that movie.
Never mind, it's unavailable on. That's weird.
Okay.
Weird.
But it's actually great. So if you watch that and then you go to watch the original movie, then you understand why everything was the way they were. Funny part of this in the movie, it's not funny, but it is funny. So they had a guy in there who showed up with a gun. he showed up on the scene with a gun. So they took the gun and they stuck it, and they were like, and he Marvin Bear Peoples gave it to somebody. Was like, hey, take care of this, take the gun away. The guy who took the gun from Marvin Bear Peoples stuck it in the same pile with all the prop guns. So they realized that they were filming shooting scenes, and somebody had that gun, and thankfully nobody got shot.
Wow. They about to straight pull an Alec Baldwin before Alec Baldwin pulled it.
No, they were about to straight pull a what's that? The Crow.
The Crow, yep.
Crow, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yo.
Crow.
Well, look, yo, I know we had 11:55, and as much as I enjoy talking with y'all, I gotta get to bed because I gotta.
You ain't got nothing to do.
I got a radio show. Listen, man, I'm important. It's important. Sort of. I'm important, like. Nah. I'm on AM KCRO 660 in the morning and talking about my new business and stuff like that. So
all right.
Well, I'm trying to get to the cheddar.
That is our show. Do anybody have anything else to finish before we get out of here?
Only that I finally started working on this, and I'm actually enjoying it. It's actually really dope because like what I'm finding that is the Lost Years. It's showing what happens after the last Ronin, but it also showing what took place while Michelangelo was like kind of just roaming the earth before he went back to New York City to be the last Ronin, if that makes sense. And so it's kind of dope. I'm liking the development, and we see I'm
waiting on the animated series.
you that guy. I'm waiting on the movie. Like yeah.
I'm waiting on that.
Yeah, a movie would be dope, but I guarantee you they probably won't do it justice. They never do.
They would never give they never give us those like a lot of the story comics like that. I mean, stories out of the comics like that. They don't give us that. They're gonna water, and if they, like you said, if they do, they're gonna really, really water it down.
Yeah, I get on some levels they kind of have to, because you can think about it. Some of these comic runs, like they go on forever, and it's like how you gonna fit all of that in a movie or even in a series, even right? Like this the last Airbender, which my opinion, they did a fantastic job. I think people always try to find something to complain about. They did a fantastic job for like if you know anything about like the original Airbender, you can say okay, like for the pacing they did. I understand whatever changes they made, and I'm not really mad at it. I like it. The cartoon is still better, but the live action is really dope, and it's really dope to see the live action. And so the same thing happens with these comic book stories, man. They do what they can. I kind of feel like if you gave me, for example, the ability to do a Dragon Ball Z live action thing, I feel like I'd kill it. Like if you gave me an endless budget.
You need an endless budget for a Dragon Ball Z movie. Come on, they be blowing up whole worlds on that show for just 2-3 episodes in.
The best of the best. I'm trying to tell you, like I had it all mapped out. I knew exactly how I'd do it. It's gonna be like a Star Wars type like a thing. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z trilogy. Go back, give you a Dragon Ball trilogy, and then come back and then give you like a Buu Saga movie, a Buu Saga. Oh, listen, it was gonna be a franchise. It was gonna rival Star Wars. Like it was gonna be a household name. It was gonna have Happy Meal characters and everything. Like it was gonna be, listen, and it would have been true. Like I would have changed nothing from the script. Only thing I would have changed is all of that staring that they do. Only thing I would have changed. Yeah.
So would 15 minutes have actually been 15 minutes, or would they have dragged out for 10 episodes?
Let me tell you, if it was drug out, it would have been an enjoyable drag. This whole fight took up like 130 minutes of the movie, but really it was only 5 minutes in real life.
Yeah. I love when Namek was gonna explode. It's only 10 minutes before Namek explodes, and we're like 20 episodes into it. I'm like, wasn't it supposed to blow up like 10 minutes ago?
And then when he defeated Frieza, he had time to fly around and find the ship. You muted again. He had time to fly around and find the ship and get it started and get it booted up, get it off the island. This is why the planet is exploding.
I was saying I hate movies and shows that do that when it's like, oh, it's 10 seconds and it's like a whole minute passed by.
You're like, that's the whole 5 minutes.
Let me ask y'all, do y'all know about the 1 minute war with Flash? I want y'all to look up the 1 minute war. We're gonna get out of here.
With
the Flash.
We'll pause that for next week.
Look up the 1 minute war
right now because I'll forget.
Yeah, look up the 1 minute war, and I gotta tell you, it's dope. I love this whole concept, the 1 minute war. So anyway, man, look, love y'all to life.
I just want to ask a quick question. Is he fighting the reverse fast or something like that? And that's why.
No, he's not. He's not even fighting with another speedster, which is what's crazy. And then not only that, it's not just him, which makes it even crazier.
Okay,
I found it. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that tonight, probably. I found it.
What's it on?
Full story. It's on YouTube. You want to see the full story?
Yeah. Send it in a group, please.
Yeah. The 1 minute war is dope.
All right. Comic Story did a recap on it, so I'll send it to you.
Actually, 1 minute. Is it actually 1 minute?
Yeah, all took place in 1 minute. But the story is the
video. The story,
no, because I was asked. I didn't know if it was a 1 minute clip on YouTube, and it was a.
No, it's not a 1 minute clip. It's not something we can show. No.
Oh, okay.
But this breaks down the story. So I want to know what happened in the story. So I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna probably watch this tonight. But Comic Story and breaks down the entire story. Like, hey, this is what the 1 minute war is.
Okay. Send that in the group, please, and I'm gonna watch that too. Not tonight, but I will watch it. So that is our show. We're out of here. Join us next week, same bet time, same bet channel. And much love.
We are out. Peace and peace.